city lights. There's a higher calling on all our lives. Let's live to love, not just survive. Wake up, what are we waiting for?
Alrighty, you guys, so here are your races for round number 1. Once again, Rogan is going to be joining us. Hi, buddy. You're so sweet. We're going to be kicking off event number 7 with the Purple 30th Anniversary Gravedigger and Chill Out. Then we're going to head on down here. Some good races here in round number 1. I don't think we have any previous champions going up against each other. I don't think. But there is your previous champion right there, Mac Bulldog, back in the Spectre Flames old Matador. Did you just make that noise, dude? What is wrong with you? Head on down here. And that is your final race of round number 1, Inverse Northern Nightmare in the Blackout Higher Education. So, without further ado, let's get event number 7 underway. Alrighty, dude, sorry, but you gotta go. Come on. No, hey, no. Get out. I can't have you in this event. I know the fans want to see you, okay? I know they do, but... Well, if you're right there, maybe you won't cause any ruckus. So, I'll leave you there for now, dog. But now, let's get round number 1 started with the Purple 30th Anniversary Gravedigger and Chill Out. Event number 7 is underway. And, ooh, they both flip. And I believe it's Chill Out. Yes, it is going to be Chill Out, taking out the Purple 30th Anniversary Gravedigger. Rogan's gone, by the way, you guys. And I think that's Steel Striker, and... Yes, it's going to be Steel Striker taking out Gravedigger. Next up, we have the Elemental Trucks Hurricane Force taking on Thunder 4x4. And Hurricane Force takes out Thunder 4x4. Next up, we have the Mix 15 Maximum Destruction taking on the Boneyard Trucks Mohawk Warrior. And Max D flips way early, and that gives the win to the Boneyard Trucks Mohawk Warrior. Next up, we have the Pink Scarlet Bandit taking on the Mix 15 Gravedigger the Legend. Oh, they both do wheelies, but I think that flip over for Gravedigger helped him get the win, I think. Gotta move the camera over. Alright, so this is straight, you guys. Oh, man, never mind. That's a tie. All right, rerun. That was a tough race to call, by the way. And Gravedigger the Legend takes out Scarlet Bandit. Next up, we have your Event 2 champion taking out the Breaking World Records Brodozer. Ooh, I think that's Captain's Curse. And yes, it's going to be Captain's Curse taking out Brodozer. Next up, we have the Elemental Truck Zombie taking on Heartbreaker. And Heartbreaker takes out Zombie. He did not hit my leg. My leg was back here. And if y'all don't believe me, just rewatch this clip. Man. You know what I just realized? My allergies hit me again. Ugh. And right when I'm recording. It's just unfortunate. And that gives the win to Avenger. So I'm sorry if my voice sounds a little bit off. It's just whenever my allergies hit, my nose gets congested all the time. So... I apologize, you guys. And Utter Madness takes out Galaxy Zombie. Next up, we have the Mix 16 Soldier Fortune taking out the Breaking World Record Zombie. And that's a good race, actually. I believe it's Soldier Fortune. And yes, Soldier Fortune takes out Zombie. Next up, we have the Red Scarlet Bandit taking out the Mix 16 Monster Butt. Ooh, they both turned sideways. And Red Scarlet Bandit gets the win. Next up, we have Wise Guy taking on the Blackout Team Hot Wheels Firestorm. Wow, they both do front flips. That was actually pretty cool. But y'all can tell Wise Guy gets the win. Next up, we have Surf Monster taking on Wild Thing. Ooh, that's a good race, actually. And I believe it's Surf Monster. And yep, Surf Monster takes out Wild Thing. Next up, we have the Breaking World Records Monster Butt Dalmatian taking out the Dirty to Clean Thunderbus. And I believe that's Dalmatian. Yep, Dalmatian takes out the Thunderbus. Next up, we have Predator taking out the Mud Trucks Avenger. Alright, there we go. Ooh, a good race, but Avenger takes out Predator. Next up, we have the gear set of a digger. Take it out your previous chip. And your previous chip destroys the gear set of a digger. Wow. Next up, we have the Gears Max D, taking on the OCD Meltdown. And, ooh, good race. And I believe it's OCD Meltdown. Yes, OCD Meltdown takes out Gears Max D, but that was a close race. Next up, we have the Gears Soldier Fortune, taking out Great Bite. And Great Bite takes out Soldier Fortune. Next up, we have the Spectre Flame Spike Unleashed, taking on the Blackout El Toro Loco. And El Toro Loco takes out Spike. Next up, we have the Galaxy's Megalodon taking on Survivor. And Galaxy's Megalodon, huge win over Survivor. Next up, we have the Blackout Gravedigger taking on Kraken. I don't know what happened to Kraken. I don't think I got it on the video, but Gravedigger wins. And your final race of round number 1 is going to be between the Inverse Northern Nightmare and the Blackout Higher Education. And Higher Education takes out Inverse Northern Nightmare. Sadly, these 32 trucks do get a total of 1 point for event number 7, so sorry guys, better luck next time. That does include Galaxy's Pirates Curse, who was in the top 10 for points, so there's a shocker, I would say. I definitely did not expect him to lose in round number 1, but now let's move on to the round 2 matchups. So here are the round number 2 matchups. I'm going to kick it all off with Chill Out and Steel Striker. Then we're going to head on down here. Most of our previous champions, except for one, are in round number 2. There's your previous champion. That's a former champion battle, so that'll be good. I did it all off with the Blackout Gravedigger, Blackout Higher Education. So, it's time to get round number 2 started. Time to start round number 2. Ooh, nice front flip by Chill Out, but that gives the win to Steel Striker. Next up, we have the Elemental Trucks Hurricane Force taking on the Boneyard Trucks Mohawk Warrior. And Mohawk Warrior takes out Hurricane Force. Next up, we have the Mix 15 Gravedigger the Legend taking on your Event 2 champion. And your Event 2 champion takes out Gravedigger the Legend. Next up, we have Heartbreaker taking on the World Finals 20 Avenger. And Avenger comes back for the win. Next up, we have Utter Madness taking on the Mix 16 Soldier Fortune. And I don't think Soldier Fortune hit the Holiday Stun Truck, so we'll give the win to Utter Madness. I watched the replay just to make sure. I'll use Scarlet Bandit, for instance. Soldier Fortune was going down, and he went like this. And he didn't hit the Holiday Stun Truck. He just went down sideways and, like, flipped over, like, right in this area. So, there you guys go. I watched the replay, so we're good. Oh, wow, look at that finish. Wise Guy will take out the Red Scarlet Bandit, but that was pretty cool. Next up, we have Surf Monster taking on the Breaking World Records Monster Mutt Dalmatian. And Surf Monster takes out Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Next up, we have the Holiday Stun Truck taking on the Mud Trucks Avenger. And the Mud Trucks Avenger takes out the Holiday Stun Truck. Next up, we have a previous champion battle between El Matador and the OCD Meltdown. And OCD Meltdown flips. That gives the win to your previous champ. Next up, we have Great Bite taking on your points leader. Ooh, good race. Smooth, actually. They're both here. I gotta go up from this angle. I think it's your points leader. Yes, your points leader takes out Great Bite. Next up, we have Anger Management taking on the Spectre Flames Iron Outlaw. Ooh, they both flip. And Iron Outlaw takes out Anger Management. Next up, we have Donkey Kong taking on the Galaxy's El Toro Loco. Wow, Donkey Kong had a great head start. And he'll flip over to get the win. Next up, we have the Blackout Monster Mutt Dalmatian taking on the Blackout Max D. And Blackout Dalmatian takes out Blackout Max D. Next up, we have your Event 4 champion taking on Super Trucker. And your Event 4 champion takes out Super Trucker. Next up, we have the Blackout El Toro Loco taking on the Galaxy's Megalodon. And Galaxy's Megalodon takes out the Blackout El Toro Loco. And your final race of round number 2 is going to be a blackout battle between Gravedigger and Higher Education. And Higher Education takes out Gravedigger with a wheelie. Huh. So these 16 trucks do get a total of 3 points for event number 7. So sorry guys, better luck next time. Which does include the OCD Meltdown, who I'm pretty sure was in your top 10 for points overall. So we'll see how that shakes the overall points as of event number, as of this event. So we'll find that out in the beginning of event number 8. That is what I meant to say. So, all right, now let's go check out the round 3 matchups. So here are your trucks in round number 3. We're going to kick it all off with Steel Striker and the Boneyard Trucks Mohawk Warrior. This will be a great race right here. Some very good races in round 3, including them two. Ooh, your points leader and your previous champ. That'll be a good one. I literally think all the races in round number 3 will be great races. That's probably the least exciting matchup, but still, that'll be pretty cool. So, yeah, time to get started with round number 3. Kicking it all off with Steel Striker and the Boneyard Trucks Mohawk Warrior. Oh, Steel Striker flips. That gives the win to the Boneyard Trucks Mohawk Warrior. Next up, we have your Event 2 champion taking on the World Finals 20 Avenger. This should be a great race. And it was a good race, and the World Finals 20 Avenger takes out your Event 2 champion. Next up, we have Utter Madness taking on Wise Guy. Wow, look at that finish. That's a cool finish right there. The win is going to go to Utter Madness, but I haven't seen Wise Guy do that before. Huh. Next up, we have Surf Monster taking on the Mud Trucks Avenger. And Surf Monster takes out the Mud Trucks Avenger, so there's an upset. Now here's the race I've been dying to see all this round. Your previous champ takes on your points leader. Oh, well, they both flip. Okay. Barely go far at all, and I believe it's your points leader just barely. And yes, your points leader takes out your previous champ. Next up, we have the Spectre Flames Iron Outlaw taking on Donkey Kong. And Iron Outlaw takes out Donkey Kong. So there's another upset. Next up, we have the Blackout Monster Mutt Dalmatian taking on your Event 4 champion. And Blackout Dalmatian takes out your Event 4 champion. So that is 3 upsets in a row. I don't believe that has ever happened before. And your final race of round number 3 is going to be between the Galaxy's Megalodon and the Blackout Higher Education. And Galaxy's Megalodon takes out Blackout Higher Education. So these 8 trucks do get a total of 5 points for event number 7. And that's pretty much right in the middle, you guys. Which does include 5 big names. Your Event 2 champion, who I'm pretty sure is in 2nd place for points. Mud Trucks Avenger, who I'm pretty sure is in the top 10 for points. Maybe the top 15, I don't know. Your previous champ, Donkey Kong, who was in the top 10 for points. And your Event 4 champion. So some big names lost in this round. So here are the trucks in the quarterfinals. We're going to kick it all off with the Boneyard Trucks Mohawk Warrior and the World Finals 20 Avenger. Then we have Utter Madness and Surf Monster. Your points leader in the Spectre Flames Iron Outlaw. And rounding it out, the Blackout Dalmatian and the Galaxy's Megalodon. So this is a very interesting quarterfinals. We got 2 Spin Master trucks still in it, so definitely one of them is going to move on in. Actually, got 1 more Spin Master truck. So we got 3 Spin Master trucks and 5 Hot Wheels trucks. So we'll see what happens. And I apologize for my recent events going over like 20 minutes. I apologize, you guys. I don't want them to go over 20 minutes. This one probably is, so I apologize, you guys. And, ooh, good race. And it's the Boneyard Trucks Mohawk Warrior taking out the World Finals 20 Avenger. So there's another upset. I have counted 9 upsets so far, so that's pretty cool. And Surf Monster takes out Utter Madness. Next up, we have your points leader taking on the Spectre Flames Iron Outlaw. And, oh, just barely, your points leader takes out Iron Outlaw. What a great race. And your final race of the quarterfinals is going to be between the Blackout Monster Mutt Dalmatian and the Galaxy's Megalodon. And Blackout Monster Mutt Dalmatian takes out the Galaxy's Megalodon, so there is another upset. So these 4 trucks do get a total of 7 points for event number 7, and that is very good, you guys, very good. Which does include the World Finals 20 Avenger, who I believe is in 2nd or 3rd in points. 3rd overall in points. I believe he's 3rd, now that I think about it. And Galaxy's Megalodon, who I believe was in the top 15 for points. So, wow, big names. So here are your trucks in the semifinals. Inside of the Boneyard Trucks Mohawk Warrior, you have Kaz K. Inside of Surf Monster, you have Anthony Yost. Inside of the Blackout Dragon, you have the Master Jackinator, who is your points leader. And inside of the Blackout Monster Mutt Dalmatian, you have Shock Shooter. So only one Spin Master truck remains. I'm pretty sure Team Hotwheels is going to win this season. They've just been dominating so far. And only one Spin Master truck has won. That would have been the OCD Meltdown. So let's go to the first race between these 2 trucks. And Surf Monster takes out the Boneyard Trucks Mohawk Warrior. What a performance by Surf Monster. And he is moving into the championship race. So sorry to Kaz K and the Boneyard Trucks Mohawk Warrior. You did very well, my friend. Very well. 9 points is definitely going to help you out in the overall point standings. But Anthony Yost and Surf Monster is in the championship race. Not gonna lie, that voice crack was actually pretty good. So who's gonna join Anthony Yost in the championship race? Shock Shooter or your points leader, the Master Jackinator? It's gonna be the Master Jackinator in the Blackout Dragon. So sorry to Shock Shooter in the Blackout Monster Mutt Dalmatian. You did very well, my friend, very well. 9 points will definitely help you out in the overall point standings, and you should move up some spots. But the Master Jackinator in the Blackout Dragon is moving into another championship race. So these 2 trucks do get a total of 9 points for event number 7, and that is very good, you guys, very good. Hopefully 9 points helps you both move up some spots in the overall point standings. We will find that out in the beginning of event number 8. But now, let's go to the championship race. So in the championship race of event number 7, inside of Surf Monster, you have Anthony Yost. And inside of the Blackout Dragon, you have the Master Jackinator. To be honest, I did not expect Surf Monster to make it this far, but he has put on a performance this event. But he's got a very, very tough opponent in your points leader, the Master Jackinator. So he did win event number 1, so he's looking for a 2nd ever win. So we'll see what happens. It's time for the first race. And wow, what a race. I believe it is your points leader, just barely. I believe. I'm going to try to go up as slowly. I'm going to go down as slowly as I can. And yes, your points leader takes out Surf Monster and wins the first race. Will the Master Jackinator win event number 7 and become a 2-time champion and extend his points lead dramatically? Or will Anthony Yost get a win and tie it and force one more race? Let's see. He will not. The Master Jackinator and the Blackout Dragon is your winner of event number 7. Congratulations, my friend. You are now a 2-time champion. You are extending your points lead, and it is going to be very tough to top you in the overall point standings. We will find out how many points you have in the beginning of event number 8. So stay tuned for that, you guys. I apologize for my grammar. I've been filming this video for a while now. So sorry to Anthony Yost and Surf Monster. You dude, honestly, I did not expect you to make it this far. 12 points is definitely gonna help you move some spots. You're gonna move some spots up actually in the overall point standing. So you have nothing to be ashamed of, my friend. So that was event number 7, you guys. We have a brand new champion. Actually, no, we don't. We have a 2-time champion. I don't know why I said we have a brand new champion. And it is your points leader. And he is extending his points lead dramatically. So make sure to crush that like button if you guys like this video. Why not consider subscribing? It's 100% free. You guys can always undo it. We are on the road to 700 subscribers right now. We've been at like 695 or 694 for like 2 months straight. Guys, we are 5 subscribers away. Come on. If you're a new person and you've just seen my channel for the first time, please consider subscribing. I would greatly appreciate it, and I just want to get to 700 subscribers as quickly as we can. So, one last congratulations to the Master Jackinator in the Blackout Dragon. Dude, congratulations, my friend. You're extending your points lead dramatically. Oh, I also forgot. And if y'all want to follow me on Instagram, make sure to follow me on Instagram at MonsterGemFan0311. You guys get exclusive... You guys get exclusive content on stuff that I'm going to post, and you get to reserve trucks from Monster Gem sign-up series and points competitions. It is always worth it, but I don't force you guys to. I also do leave a link for my Instagram down in my description. If anyone ever reads my description, it is down there. And I'm not forcing you guys to. Man, if y'all are still watching this all the way to the end, you're a real MVP because I put so much time and effort into these videos. Just making the overall point standings takes like an hour because I got to add up all the points, move around who is in like the points lead. Well, it's going to be the Master Jackinator, but some people move up spots, some people move down spots, and yeah, it's pretty nuts. And this clip has already gone past 2 minutes and 48 seconds, so this is Monster Gem Fan 0311 signing out.